The second Hermetic principle is the principle of correspondence. So, as above, so below, as within, so without. With the understanding that our mental, physical, emotional planes should be in harmony. And so that would manifest into our reality as harmony, right? So, basically, that if we are stable within, then there's no other option than to be stable in our 3D world. So I speak about the fourth D dimension, right? I speak on our subconscious and clearing our subconscious and healing and getting stable in that matter through forgiveness, right? Having peace of mind, being calm. The art of forgiving gives us the ability to be at peace, to be in harmony. And so when we are in this state within, our outer world, our experience in the physical realm, in the 3D realm, will have to align with what we're feeling in the inside. So I'll give you an example. If you are doing healing, right? You're healing or you've healed certain experiences, when that scenario presents itself to you, because you've healed that already, you'll no longer be in chaos because of it, because you have gained balance, inner harmony within yourself. You've got peace about it, and so it no longer triggers you. I'll give you an example. I'll use myself. So I no longer have shame for my addictions, right? Because I'm in harmony with them. I know what I did. I know what was done. I know how I got there. I know why I did it. I understand it all. I don't care about it. I'll tell you all about it. The same thing with my childhood abuse, with molestation. I don't care. It doesn't make me less valuable. It doesn't make me less of a woman. It doesn't make me less of a person. It it happened. It was done. People were possessed by spirits, right? I've been able to use the art of identifying what spirits were operating through people, what spirits were operating through me. And so with that, I've gained harmony by forgiving those people that went ahead and molested me, and forgiving myself for not speaking up about it. And then I came into harmony and balance because I've gotten the lesson out of it. I understood why I had to go through it. And then now I'm able to speak on it and maybe inspire somebody to go and heal as well. So I've gained balance and harmony on that in that matter. But I want to go deeper into this principle because due to the fact that I have experience with spiritual warfare where I've developed I was able to develop physical ailments due to the witchcraft that was being done on me, and that manifested in the physical body as diseases, right? So I would go to the doctor and the doctor wouldn't know what that was, right? So I understood what was happening after I removed myself from these people and I started to heal. These illnesses went away. I can speak on also, let's say, for example, anxiety and depression, right? Even the addictions. They were manifestations on the physical realm of things that you could physically see of how I was doing from within. So within, in my mind, I had to heal. I had to forgive at a spiritual level. I had to forgive myself. I had to forgive other people. I had to heal, right? And so with the dark magic that was being sent my way, with the dark magic that was being sent my way, the only way that that was able to attach to me was because I had wounds and I needed to heal. So when at a spiritual level, I healed, right? I found harmony with all of the things that were done to me. I found harmony with the things that I did. I found harmony with detaching and being okay from detaching from people that I thought I would never detach from. So I healed at a level, at a spiritual level, where it was like I was untouchable for this dark magic to attach to me. And then when it did attach to me, it only triggered me to heal more, right? So as within, so without. What I want to say is that our spiritual aspect, the way that we are within, directly corresponds to how our physical vessel is in this reality. So if we are carrying hurt, pain, trauma, guilt, shame, that's going to manifest into our reality as a disease, as mental illness, as anxiety, as depression, as addiction, as overeating, right? So those are things that we see physically in the physical realm. The posture of our mind affect directly the posture of our spirit directly affects the posture of our mind, which directly affects our physical vessel. So it's all related, right? So that's why we have to aim for harmony within all of them, or balance. So I speak of balance, right? So in these principles, they speak of harmony, right? And I speak of balance, of like balancing out the light and the darkness, which is basically healing, putting everything where it belongs, right? And so I understand that when I choose not to heal, when I choose to stay in the darkness, which is the shame, the guilt, the remorse, the pain, the reliving the betrayal, the going over the script over and over again, being in that hamster wheel, right? When I choose to do that, it manifested into my reality through my vessel as anxiety, depression, heart palpitations, overindulgence, addictions, even overeating, right? And for others, these are the ones that I've gone through. There are other ones as well. Like I speak on the ones that we're able to physically see, and then there's the ones that we don't see, such as jealousy, greed, envy, right? And those are deeper because at a surface level, oh, you're just a little jealous, you're just a little envious, you're just a little competitive, right? But then there's the one that are chronic, that cause a big issue. And so we're not going to get into that. The point of this is that for this principle, the principle of correspondence, the principle of as above, so below, if you're right, like if you have your things in order in your mind, and by having it in order, I mean healing. You've healed your childhood traumas. You've healed your wounds, your childhood wounds. And then you have balanced your light and your darkness because we need both. And you have found balance within that, right? Which is harmony. Then it is inedible that your physical realm, the people that you would attract in, the experiences that you will have to match what you have going in within. So I speak on like we being a reflection of each other and the universe giving us what we call in, like what we are. And until we don't overcome the lesson, we continue to get the same experiences over and over again. And we meet the same people in different vessels. That's because we have to learn the experiences. We have to learn the lesson and overcome them and move on. And we can learn the lesson and then we'll be presented again with the same challenge to see how, if we really have overcome it. So the universe will test us. But once we're healed, once we have learned the lesson, it's easy to identify it and we know how to navigate it because we have learned how to move through it, how to overcome it, how to rise above it and get through it, right? Because the point is to learn, the point is to evolve and overcome.